truth is not to be found outside. No teacher, no scripture can give it to you. It is inside you, and if you wish to attain it, seek your own company. Be with yourself. The real question is not whether life exists after death. The real question is whether you are alive before death. They say think twice before you jump. I say jump first and then think as much as you want. Nobody is superior, nobody is inferior, but nobody is equal either. People are simply unique, incomparable. You are you, I am I. I have to contribute my potential to life. You have to contribute your potential to life. I have to discover my own being. You have to discover your own being. If you're a parent, open doors to unknown directions to the child so he can explore. Don't make him afraid of the unknown. Give him support. Nobody has the power to take 2 steps together. You can take only 1 step at a time. Your whole idea about yourself is borrowed from those who have no idea of who they are themselves. A certain darkness is needed to see the stars. Whatever you feel you become, it is your responsibility. To avoid pain, they avoid pleasure. To avoid death, they avoid life. In love, the other is important. In lust, you are important. Always remember to judge everything by your inner feeling of bliss. I live my life based on 2 principles. 1, I live as if today was my last day on earth. 2, I live today as if I am going to live forever. I love, because my love is not dependent on the object of love. My love is dependent on my state of being. So whether the other person changes, becomes different, friend turns into a foe, does not matter, because my love was never dependent on the other person. My love is my state of being. I simply love. I find ecstasy within yourself. It is not out there. It is in your innermost flowering. The one you are looking for is you. Be less of a judge, and you will be surprised that when you become a witness and you don't judge yourself, you stop judging others too. And that makes you more human, more compassionate, more understanding. When I say be creative, I don't mean that you should all go and become great painters and great poets. I simply mean let your life be a painting. Let your life be a poem. A little foolishness enough to enjoy life, and a little wisdom to avoid the errors that will do. One just needs a little alertness to see and find out. Life is really a great cosmic laughter. fame is foolish. It is pointless, meaningless. Even if the whole world knows you, how does it make you richer? How does it make your life more blissful? How does it help you to be more understanding, to be more aware, to be more alert, to be more alive? Don't try to understand life, live it. Don't try to understand love, move into love. Then you will know, and all that knowing will come out of your experiencing. The more you know, that much remains to be known. Life begins where fear ends. Be realistic, plan for a miracle. If you love a flower, don't pick it up. Because if you pick it up, it dies and it ceases to be what you love. So if you love a flower, let it be. Love is not about possession. Love is about appreciation. Experience life in all possible ways. Good, bad, bittersweet, dark, light, summer, winter. Experience all the dualities. Don't be afraid of experience, because the more experience you have, the more mature you become. Your whole idea about yourself is borrowed from those who have no idea of who they are themselves. When I say be creative, I don't mean that you should all go and become great painters and great poets. I simply mean let your life be a painting. Let your life be a poem. To be creative means to be in love with life. You can be creative only if you love life enough that you want to enhance its beauty. You want to bring a little more music to it, a little more poetry to it, a little more dance to it. The less people know, the more stubbornly they know it. Whatever you feel, you become. It is your responsibility.